What up everybody, this is KDS and I'm back with a new video. It's a track review of 0 to 100, Drake's new song. He actually released it a couple days ago on June the 1st. So let's get into the review. So the track is called 0 to 100 / The Catch Up, and it's actually a two-part track. The beat is completely different from the first part comparing to the second part. So the track offers a production by Boy Wonder and Noah Shebib, also known as Drake's best friend and longtime producer of 40. You know Boy Wonder, the producer of course of Drake's Over and Thank Me Later, Take Care and Best I Ever Had. So in the first part of the track 0 to 100, his first words are "fuck being on some chill shit." We go from 0 to 100 real quick. First part of his track is actually telling us he's tired of staying quiet after his albums drop, which will of course explain why he has dropped so many hits since, Nothing Was the Same came out. So instead of staying chill in his off season, he's switching up at things a bit and he's going back on his grind, 0 to 100%. He also may be tired of, people classifying him as a romantic artist and not to be really taken seriously as a rapper, but he can really spit if he feels like it. So in 0 to 100, he actually explains us that, he blew up really quick and that he's the king of hip-hop according to album sales. So actually he's assuring us that he's really not gonna stop. He's on top of his game and he's not gonna stop, dropping these great songs to the streets, not even official like on iTunes or whatever, and telling us that he's pretty much the king of hip-hop according to album sales, which nobody can deny. Now while I absolutely love the first part of the song, it's a real banger. Drizzy really goes in. Yeah, he lays some nice bars down. I really like the lyrics and the production. I actually like the second part of the song a lot more. So it's called a catch up, and if you compare it to the first part of the track, it's a very different production, very down tempo, and I really like this style of Drizzy songs a lot more. I really love that it's a two-part track as well with two different beats, just like Marvin's Room, and Buried Alive, like on his Take Care album. Absolutely love those songs. All you really need to know from the second verse is, "Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now for real." So part 2 of the song is really Drake trying to let the listener know, the only way for him to catch up to those well ahead of him is to go full throttle from 0 to 100, accelerating towards success. To end the track review, I'm actually going to give points on lyrics and production and give an overall rating of the track. Now because it's a two-part track, I'm actually going to give points to each part of the track and then combine the scores to make the overall track score. The first part of the track, 0 to 100, and I'm actually going to give a 9 out of 10 for production and an 8 out of 10 for lyrics. So for the second part of the track, the catch up, my personal favorite, I'm actually going to give production a 9 out of 10 and lyrics a 9 out of 10 because of that great genius James Blake outro. I absolutely love the track. So the overall track score, adding up all the numbers I gave, is actually an 8.75 out of 10. Drake dropped a really good track. Looking out for more of his projects, more of his songs, more of his music. And if you want to check out more reviews, check out my channel. Click the like button if you liked it. Leave a comment, support. Thank you for watching everybody. Deuces.